Have you ever wondered why your African fashion business isn't growing? Well, today we'll be talking about the habits that may be killing your fashion business and what we can do about it. Go ahead and grab yourself a cup of chai and we'll jump into our very first Let's Chat Over Chai, the Fashion Business Edition. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Kaiza and thank you for joining us. I wanted this video to be very casual, like a conversation between two friends, so that we could talk about the habits that are killing our business. I will jump right into the very first habit that is killing your business, and that is not getting out of a rut. Especially if you've been in a fashion business, you're a tailor or a designer, things are working for you, but nothing is growing. Your sales aren't growing, your clientele isn't growing, you find yourself just, rolling around in this hamster wheel, living from one commission to another, not knowing what's coming. It's very easy to get into a death spiral of your business if you don't get out of this hamster wheel. Sometimes we need to take a step back and reevaluate why our businesses are not doing what we want them to do. And that means sometimes just take a break, take a week. I know it could be hard sometimes to take a week out of work, but if you can't do a week out of work, take a day and sit back and reevaluate your business for the year and check your books and check what you've been doing up to this point that isn't working and fix that. So what this means is that if you've been working and let's say you're not attracting the kind of clients you want, you're not attracting the kinds of sales you want, your prices are barely covering your costs, then you need to take a step back and reevaluate your pricing strategy, reevaluate your marketing strategy, and that will give you the momentum to move you forward and get you going again. Don't get stuck in a rut, don't get stuck in that hamster wheel, because it's very easy to get into a death spiral for your business and it's so hard to come out of that. So the first habit that we really want to get rid of this year is not getting out of a rut, and we can only do that by reevaluating ourselves and reevaluating our habits, reevaluating our business to make it better. The second habit that is a business killer for your African fashion business is rationalizing your fear. Do not succumb to your fears. Do not succumb to that tiny little voice in your head that is telling you that you're not talented enough, you're not good enough, you would never amount to anything. And trust me, a lot of us have that voice in our heads that always feeds into a fear and not fitting into our courage or not fitting into our strengths. Now, it's so easy to listen to that little voice because it makes more sense than not. Unless you're one of those people who have like amazing confidence, I'm sure once in a while you get that little voice that tells you you're not good enough, you're not talented enough, and then you just start rationalizing, and eventually you start saying, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I can't do this. Stop that. If you fit into that voice, if you listen to that voice, then you will definitely kill your business. You do not want to rationalize your fear. You do not want to feed into your fear. Instead, take a risk, take a calculated risk especially, and take a leap. Take a leap of faith and do something that scares you with your business. I'll give an example of that. If you're starting out, and of course there's that trepidation, there's that nervousness of whether or not your business will take off, whether or not you're talented enough to attract the type of customer you want. And if you keep listening to that tiny little voice that's in your head telling you, well, so-and-so has more customers, they must be more talented than you, then heck yeah, your business will fail, your business will die. So let's say you're going to take a calculated risk and specialize. So instead of just doing everything under the sun that I got scared. second because I thought I spilled my tea. So instead of taking all the jobs under the sun, try specializing. Take a calculated risk. You would be surprised what comes at the end of your journey. One, you might learn something when you fail, or you might succeed. If you haven't seen this specialization video, take a look at it. I will link it in the description box below so you can take a look and see if specialization is really for you. Take that risk. Take a calculated risk. It doesn't have to be specialization. It can be something totally different, or a new marketing campaign, a totally different clientele, a different take on a design. Take a calculated risk and get out of that fear and stop rationalizing your fear. Once you give food to your fear, once you start believing your fears, then you will not move. You will stay stagnant and not grow, and eventually your business will die. The third habit that's killing your business is being comfortable or getting comfortable. There's that something, it's a human nature. Finding something that's comfortable and staying there and not taking any risks is a very easy way to kill your business, because you're not innovating anything. Why would anyone give you their cloth to create something beautiful when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again? Sometimes being comfortable, being okay with where you are is going to kill your business, because you're turning off the people who want new things, new innovations. You have to be innovative in order to grow and in order to attract new customers. You can't always be doing the same thing and expect a different outcome. So if you want your business to grow, step out of your comfort zone and do something extraordinary. Don't be okay with being comfortable, because at the end of the day, you want to have lived your life a little bit just more than being okay. You don't want to be just bread and butter. You want to be bread with a little bit of avocado, salt and pepper. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be just meh. You don't want to be brown bread. Don't be comfortable. Put some things on it. Aromat. What else do you put? I don't know if you put aromat on bread, but you get my point. Be a little bit extraordinary, and that means not being comfortable and getting out of your comfort zone. So get out of it. Get out of that comfort zone. Get out of that snuggie. Get out of that bathrobe. Put on some heels and start your stuff. Not literally. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. Get out of that comfort zone and do something extraordinary. The fourth bad habit that is killing your business is procrastination. Putting things off for a later date. And believe me, we've all been there. I'm one procrastinator. I'm trying to get over it. This year is the year I stopped being a procrastinator, and it should be the year you stop being a procrastinator too. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. Stop putting things to a later date. Stop saying, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll get my certification next year, I will improve my skills next month, tomorrow. No, do it now, do it today. Improve your skills today. Make yourself better today, because tomorrow isn't promised. You'll never know what's gonna happen next year. The time will never be right. There will never be the right time to do anything, so do it now. Don't procrastinate on self-improvement. Don't procrastinate on taking risks or making yourself better, because that is wasted time that you're not going to get back, and you don't want to regret it. Don't be a procrastinator. Do it. Whatever it is that you're planning for your business, whatever it is that you're planning for your fashion business, your design, do it now. Take the jump. Stop procrastinating. It's a terrible habit and it's killing your business. This is particularly true for those who are no longer starting. They're either moving forward to become mid-sized to large establishments. And this habit is one that kills your business like that. Not hiring people or thinking that you can do everything yourself and not trusting other people to do some things for you. So when your business has grown, you have these massive amount of clients coming in and out, you have orders out your ears, and then you're still thinking, oh, me, my one-man band, I can do it with my sewing machine, I can run the world. No, you can't do that. Take the time to hire people who will help you and take the load off of you, some of it. I'm not saying just like, let them run your business. I'm talking about the things that really don't need your attention. You can outsource that so that you can focus on growing your business. You can focus on attaining the new customers or maintaining the ones you already have. If you are the one person, you're the marketer, you're the creative director, you're the sewer, you're the designer, you're everything, you're doing it all, it's going to hurt your business. It's the one habit that is going to kill your business so quickly you wouldn't believe. You're stretching yourself thin and you end up being burnt out and not being able to concentrate on the things that actually matter. So if you can hire people, and even though it is on a part-time basis, start small, but make sure you outsource those little small jobs that don't need your attention. You can outsource your marketing, you can outsource some of your sewing, and then you be the one who's doing the designing. I understand it's very difficult to let go a little bit, because this is a business that you've started from scratch, you've started from the ground floor, and it's finally taking off, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, if I trust somebody else, they're going to completely ruin it. But if you don't trust somebody else, you're going to lose out, because again, you're going to get burnt out. Don't do that. The mistake a lot of people make when they get to a point where the business is growing and it's expanding, they can't trust other people to help them out in their business, and it ends up hurting their business. Take the time to pick the right team for you, and it does take trial and error. Sometimes you might have to hire and fire a few people before you get the right mix of people, and that's okay. Don't be afraid of firing people. You should hire slow and fire fast, but do not be afraid to bring on new talent into your business and help those new people grow their skills, and in turn they will grow your business. It's okay to trust some people. It's okay to let go of control a little bit. If you don't, the quality of your products will suffer, the business relationship between you and your clients will suffer, and again, that death spiral will start. Because then you have fewer customers coming in, fewer commissions, fewer sales, and the very end, your business is kaput. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. I really needed this tea because I think I'm coming down with something. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Chink, as my son would say. Chink!